YouTube, welcome to the channel, guys. I left it here and I delivered both the items to her. Now it is time to go and fight the boss in the main arena. I just wasted one vestige point, but vestige seed, but I don't know. Do not need to basically do that. Let's go and fight that boss. Have I left anything in the back area? What? Okay, I need to go here. Yeah, this is the area. Let's run. Okay, I got that. Part 2. The boss. From the get-go. This might be the last part of the game. Or the last episode of the game. I don't know about the last boss. That's the boss. The Sundered Monarch. I need to learn his attacks. You know, attack her? Ooh. What happened? Did I should I have not attacked him? Look at his head. I think I made the mistake in attacking him. What is this? A Mad King. Come on, bitch. My stamina, man. Oh no. Ooh, no, 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 no. Shit. I should have spent my whole, few points into the stamina also. Endurance. Did I kill him? Second phase? Is there gonna be second phase? He was underwhelming, man, for the first phase. Oh no, it was only one phase. And that's the NPC. This time I should have turned off the subtitles, man. Look at her eyes. It's like one eye is burned. Ooh. He was not at all any hard. Okay, all the enemies came to attack him. Remembrance of the Sundered Monarch. Here his, I think her, his wife was here. Okay. Where is that NPC, man? I did so much in the game, at least to follow and finish one NPC questline. I didn't knew this game had so much NPC drama. And for the endings, I didn't give so much importance to this because
so my husband finally lies dead.
Ooh.
A merciful end after a life long outlived. He was not alone in that. Oh, promise. Look at what we became.
He was his.
Thank you, friend.
He was
as much
her
as it pains
husband.
me, my past is clear to me once more. Regicide is rarely viewed as a favor, but for both that and your efforts in freeing me from the grip of madness, I, Queen Sophia of Mornstead, would see you rewarded with this token. I have no more rage, no more hatred, and I have my fill of grief and sorrow long, long ago. I cannot undo what I did, but deserved or not, all I want now is to rest.
He's dead. She's dead. In Sophia's ring, I think. She's dead. That was so sad, man. Her life was so sad. She's tortured and everything. She, despite being the queen of this huge kingdom, look at her. This is the kings, this is the queens. Okay, now I need to go back to that place where she was standing, because we will get the her magic like fire casting weapon, I think. Yeah, I think that. Okay, game is gonna end, so why not use it? One more seed here. One more boss and then the ending. It is not a boss, just like you need to run around and do the like And you teleport. First upgrade. Endurance. Why not? 3 endurance. Warp to castle? No. Yes, castle. It should be here. Yes. Look at that. Catalyst, sorry guys. A catalyst and her whole dress or the armor, whatever you want to say. Okay, let's go to the final boss. I thought that this area would be so big that it would take me like 3-4 episodes to complete it, but I think I played it very, you know, what do you call the very cautiously and very slowly. Then also this area just finished in 2 episodes. There's one weird boss gonna come up, who is the last boss, and then after that this is gonna end, I think. There's one secret boss which you can only access if you do the umbrella ending, and which for that you need to do a lot of things. And also, okay, and you do that and you do that, you need to go back to the depths, and there you kill the boss, right? There you need to just you know, bring out every NPCs, like something items or something that you need to submit there, and then you would be able to you would be able to fight a boss which is like a you know, Elder Rings, those the boss in the end, like one is fat, one is very slender. I am not able to remember the name. When you kill the one boss, the other boss will fight, and then the other boss will get risen up until unless the both bosses gonna get killed. In this game also, I fought a boss where both the boss needed to be killed same time. There was an area there, those enemies also needed to be killed at the same time. Same thing needs to be done, else the second boss would come up again and again and again, and he's gonna spam the whole umbrella sorceress at you. I
look upon you with pity, my lost child, for you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. Dismiss all of their false dogma and the torturous mission to which they have bound you. And only then will you know freedom. And if you would hear it, the truth.
I think he's gonna end. Let me go into the Umbral world.
Justin, I'm sorry. This was all my fault. I just wanted things to be better for us. Forgive me. No, get away from...
Okay, what is that? I'm not able to understand. Here the lighting is appropriate. In every part of the game it is so dark. enter the Rogar realm. I needed to do that and see that played out. Then I would be given choice to be into the Rogar realm. I think the DLC would be about the Rogar realm. I think if I the game the developer would come up with only at least one or two DLC. One DLC is given because the success of the game has gotten such a success. I think they would get like part 2 also and the DLC also before that. That is gonna happen. Okay, I need to kill these guys with the face tattoos. You need to kill them. I don't know. I didn't get the two more those quintessential thing. There should be two more. I think I have missed one or two. The boss fight started.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth?
No.
For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts.
Come on, who's shooting it?
In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods, triggers of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me, now more than ever. And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in Soulslike and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet Here I stand before you, with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Who else?
Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to
You
condemn
bitch.
all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy. Only
Who else?
my
Who
own
else?
enemies fear. I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
Is that it? Is that it? Ooh, what an anticlimactic, man. I should not have used my subtitles. Why am I burning? The light of the umbral lamp knows no satiation, consuming even a god. Satiation. Orius will done by his heresy. Tainted champion rewarded only with annihilation. With renewed influence, Orius unleashes his radiance to purify those deemed transgressors. In light, they fall. That is it. This is it. This is the game, guys. This is the game. Basically, I could just do the review of the game. How I felt like this game is a very heavy game. A heavy game in the on my hard drives. First, one like every video was 100 GB, and more than that. Second, during editing also, it was putting a pressure on the editing softwares also. Playing the gameplay is also very heavy because you needed to constantly look out for the umbral world, where you needed to basically make sure that you don't get pull into the umbral world, and you need to just after a few time the hardness of that umbral world just increases. The enemy just pops up. The hardest enemies just come up again and again. You need to just you just get panicked, and the loots are also there in the umbral world. So that was a very unique concept. But I am telling you about the games is very heavy in the sense that in every aspect of the game design is very heavier. Like you could see lot of it is not a barren land. It is always there some design there. There is also Soulslike, you are going through such a difficult part, defeating enemies, and then you just endure. When you reach a certain place, you open one door and it just connects you to the last part where you were from there, and you just feel so relaxed, and you just feel like thank God I didn't die. And many times you died and you lose your soul or the vitals, whatever the game calls it. But I will for the understanding of the viewers, I would just use it souls. And whenever you lose it, again you needed to come back again at that place. But what happens sometimes though, the hardest enemies, you know, gets those souls in him, so you need to kill him again after going through that part. So that also is very, you know, heavier in the sense, like it is a burden, right? And then after going through all those, when you get the shortcuts, it is very very, you know, good design, I could say. The world was filled with enemies, like the same world. When you know, clear the all the enemies, then you need to understand, you know, consider that what if I have missed many items, and many times you have, like I have missed so many items in the Umbral world, and Umbral world would be absolutely chaotic, and some areas were like, you know, they were warded off by those metal doors. They were like that, they were like, you know, rightly done that, not in like the recent game I played, the Last Faith one, where the you know, one area to another area, there was no barrier, and the difficulty was like double the difficulty. Here just it is like they warn you, you should not go there. Also, from the start the game, the bosses are not that hard, but some bosses were little bit tricky, but the bosses were not that hard. But you could the normal enemies, the placement of the enemies, the design of the area, from the first area where you just platforming on the broken woods and everything, that was like on going on and on and on. I was like, the whole game is on these platforms. At the like after playing 3-4 hours of the game, I just felt that the game is, I think this is the game. I'm gonna play the whole game on the platforms, and it was never ending. That's the feeling. I thought that the castle would be at the last part, the castle would be very big, but the castle was the last part of the castle, it was very very short. Else every area was really you know, complicated. Many times, like there were many crashes in the game, because of the game is so heavy. You know, it is, that's why I'm, you know, I want to emphasis on the games, every aspect. The game was heavy on the PC, on your, like you are playing with the intensity that it is very heavier, you know, like on you when you go into the Umbral world. On the normal world you are playing those, and one time I lost my whole save. I don't know, there was a bug going around that when a game crashes, you just lose everything, and I didn't do the any save, offline save, so I needed to do whole game, half game again, and that's why I just put it off for a few days. And when you play first time, it takes time, but when you play second time, it's just like a breeze. I was breezing through every area, every bosses, every enemies, because I knew where was the, like a shortcut, where were the save point I needed to put the seeds. I needed to go there, I needed to kill that enemy, and how to kill that enemy. And I was very very prepared in the second time, and I got like the Dark Crusader class, and it was such a breeze. I thought that when the, you know, starting the game, they gave choices like Paladin is the advanced class. I thought Paladin is the advanced class, that would make a game very easier, and it was not. It was the Dark Crusader class is the best class. The sword was like, did you see the at the end boss I killed because of that sword? Because that sword in the whole game is the best sword in the game, I could say, definitely. And you know, I didn't use the fire sorceries or the umbral sorceries a lot, but you don't get those sorceries very early in the game, but you get the divine sorceries very early in the game, and that was really powerful also in the whole game. There were few enemies which are like more tough than the bosses of the area, and that was you know, one mismatch I could say. or the criticism I could say about the game is the bosses, the crashes. The crashes were bad, and when I lost the crash my save, it was so disheartening that I didn't want to play. For like if any else game have crashed, I would have not played, and it happened. There was one penguin game, it just crashed on the last part and I lost it my save, and for that part I needed to do the whole thing. For the last part I didn't upload it on my channel also. So this is my saying, I loved the game so much. The design, the first game was like 10%, this game was like 110%. That is the difference between the game, the design, the whole world, the classes and everything, guys. Look at that, radiant purifier. Now it is unlocking me. Weapons, okay. But start new journey, no bro, I am missing many things. You can begin new game +1 higher difficulty challenge. Beware, ancient vestiges are reduced with each NG plus level. What? Ancient vestiges are reduced with each NG level, so you will need to rely on vestige CD. Ooh. Save points the game provides will be reduced. Okay, I'm not gonna do that new gameplay because I have killed everything. I think you need to rely on this one. So guys, I was saying, I was like, I have so much to say about this game. I can just I was just emphasizing on the heaviness of the game. It is just one point. The design was really good. Look at that, look at the design, the everything, the color. It is just, and I just put those what do you call the what do you call that, yeah, this you can just use it those where do you do that? I think you go to the hub, there you would use it to basically color your armor. I just colored everything golden, and it is like very beautiful game. The only thing is few areas were really dark. Second, the darkness were sometimes not letting me enjoy the environment, and the everything was so intense. I was so worried about enemies in the umbral world and this, and not losing my souls or the vitals. This game is very you could say cheap in giving you the vitals, because in the later game you just get few vitals like this 30,000 after killing the final boss. So this you need to be aware of that. Also the character is the movements, it is I think very improved from the first game. The design, the interconnectivity between the worlds, the musics, when you play on the, like I was playing with the lower volume on the my TV speaker or the speakers, I was not able to hear any sound. So in starting episodes I complained about there were no sounds, but when I used my headphone, I used to get a lot of like again I am not able to hear the lot of music's background music, but my OBS is telling me that there is a constant loud music is going on. So I am not able to enjoy it. I need to increase it to like 60-70% on my headphone. I could not do it on my speakers, because I like to play the games very late in the night. Also this sword, man, I really loved it. Anybody wants to play this game, you need to invest in this sword. You need to get this sword. Look at that, how you catch up with any enemies, and then after that you need to get this. So again, music a little bit underwhelming because of now I am able to hear it, but it is borderline horror game, so they chose not a very what do you call the how can I explain this, music which is like, oh yeah, now it is, this is like a very horror tone background music, I could say. And this game is borderline horror action, souls type games, I could say. Horror souls type action adventure game, RPG game. So I could just give so many compliments to them. I am just nitpicking whatever the things I felt like I seen this. Also, the main. Now I have remember that. I have not made any notes, so guys, I am keep remembering. There is like two types of weapons. The right weapon, which is like a short straight sword. I'm gonna show you like this and this. This is gonna be same movement for every short straight sword. Okay, in Elden Ring or the Dark Souls, when you use different swords, there would be a different attack pattern, right? And when I will change this one to this one, if I use it with two hands, look at that. And this one, if I use a heavy attack, this one, this is gonna be same for every heavy weapon. Look at that, if I use it now, if I use a heavier attack, 90% of the attacks are very similar. So I didn't felt like it is worth it. It is worth it to basically look at that. This sword and this sword was absolutely similar. Did you see? Both are different swords, but both have the same animation. I chose this sword because it had the RT was, look at that, it is also has a save. When I do that, 1 2, same, absolutely same. When it was poking it was poking it, right? No, absolutely similar attack pattern. When you use any halberd, you would get every halberd with the same axe or halberd, same attack pattern. There is gonna be no difference. I'm gonna show you then. I don't need to show you because if you have a game, you could just play it. It is that, and the shields. They have given the shields. I don't know why. The game has a really good shields. Like this one, I have upgraded to +4. It is a special shield. Look at that. You could just get this and tank it everything. Look at that, If I do this now, I would tank everything and do this one. But this game doesn't need this thing. They give a lot of time to attack enemies, so it doesn't give any time. So it is not needed. But if like you are not going through any bosses or some areas, you could just use it and just attack and just use it. But I didn't felt need to use this. So yeah, I just, for the 90% of the game, I did use this Crimson Reactor sword. It was brilliant. About the storyline, guys, I was like, the Pieta storyline I little bit understood, and that charred lady, this final like this story I little bit understood. I didn't understood the whole story, but I didn't require to know that the storyline, because the gameplay was really solid. The design of the layout, the bosses were not that hard, but everything else was really good. I really enjoyed it. I am really sad about that the game didn't give me any idea that if you purify those lights, you would lose your two endings. It was so sad. I was so sad that I actually, if I would have given the choices, if I would have known that, I would have gone for the umbrella ending. It was like, I don't want to miss any secret bosses, and at that point you would get if you do the fire ending also, you would get a cool sword, fire sword. Also the umbrella ending, you would get to fight the secret boss. So those two things, which I have already explained, you need to go into the depth to fight that boss. So that is the thing. I think another criticism I could say about the game. Else the game is absolutely solid. You need to play this game. Basically you need to play this game. I cannot stress, I have played every type of Souls games. If it is a Souls type game and it is a good, little bit good, I am playing this game. I have played the every Souls type games, but this game is like on its own. It can if the From Software would have made this game, I would have didn't would have, if they put if the developer would have put the name that this is game from the From Software, I would have not complained about it. Just only the crashes, the same movement for every class of the swords, and the other thing was that yeah, bosses were very easier. Did you see the second last boss was so easy, and the last boss, it was like that. So guys, I hope you have listened to my rant for like half an hour, but I wanted to, I can just speak on and on and on about this game, but I want to wrap it up. I don't want to keep talking in my broken English, but I hope you have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it. Guys, if you have any suggestion, please do comment about my gameplay, about my commentary, or you do not want my commentary, what gameplay which I have left it in half, you could say. Do you want me to do any other games which is like Souls type games? I'm not gonna play these first full shooter games, guys. Please do comment. I really appreciate that. Please do subscribe to my channel, like me, share my videos. I'll meet you in the next episode. Bye.